To now country people them, number 27 day for Inside November Pidgin news debate. We return back for some of the main thing them we pass for inside the week, and that's what we hear just now for that side. So for Boya or for Fako division, we hear say the minister for college book Mapoli Nalovalionga, he don't just come out for talk Asia for that school picking them where it is so they get caught after attack will happen for Équinoxe Titi for number 24 day for Inside November. We go talk that one, they attack this afternoon. Waiting where we own people them for inside Tori House. They check Palava for that attack. We go look inside. Now so too we go take now. We talk Ndamba, country people them. Sabi say for Ndamba, the week it be hot for Cameroon back. After we Veron Musongo Ongba, it talk say if Cameroon no look out Olembe Fields, if you know they set, they go come out and opening Gandu for Nations Cup. It no go happen for day. Only after some days we Secretary General talk, President for CAF, he dance Bafia dance, go for before come for back. He say Cameroon, he don't already prepare 99% for host African Nations Cup. Who the fool who on top this matter? Who go talk as we Ferdinand Gongo too? He be day present for Cairo. Kunkuma be sending quick for go talk say make them no play with Nations Cup for Cameroon. Tori too for this afternoon, we go tell una this matter for Équinoxe Titi, so I don't tell una as we be pass, and we go enter too for inside some village where they call them say Maka. Now for West region, with some two picking them 16 and 21 years old, they struggle for kiss on man with they call it Konyu Martin, only with the man be one help them. So plenty to read them. Thing the way they happen inside the week, we go talk this afternoon. And for Tori House, two young gentlemen where they deal with me. Go start with Job Desiree. I salute you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dolly Boy, and good afternoon for all contributors watching now live for Pidgin news debate. I don't want to tell you that she don't find as we don't come. We get for talk all the way he gave on top table as ambassador don't talk him. I don't want to take style talk Asia for Dr. Nzi Enes we lost Imami and Mr. Che Divine to win our president for Pidgin news group. So we talk say Asia as he lost his uncle too. Say me they hold their heart, me they sabi say die this na exam we all man get for pass him.
All right, and for another side, na Toriman, in him, na Elvis, I salute you.
Good afternoon, Ambassador. Good afternoon, contributor, and special one too for you, Master Job. And I want to take this time to say good afternoon for the fun Funkar, Fun Molo the second, and all contributors don't for outside for watch we today.
Yes, and since we start, we'll go start some more with some more to read them for corner side before we enter for the main to SF. And maybe we'll go start with this matter for Northwest Southwest. 1.6 billion francs CFA with the ESN money that way she come, and the main company where they make nimble for inside the country. If I talk the main company, if you understand, they don't join them, say they go help, they go put them inside the bank for the commission for Paul Tasson, say they go na their own contribute that for say make Northwest and Southwest eternal fine. Now plenty people them they don't see the money, 1.6 billion, plenty money, but somebody ask question. How they go manage fix we place the social chakara?
Yes, Ambassador, this one a good initiative, but they bring up for the wrong time. And I saw something that also way there for take and thief money for them say because of people, some people they suffer, they want textile for use. People their blood, them say they want work on top blood for chop people their money. Because I don't see how they go fit go do construction for place where war they go on. Instead, they be grateful try for make peace reign for those two regions before they come now for construct. As we talk now, so they still burn houses. People still run enter inside bush. How they want take start start construct the place away? War did they? Even if they want send an army, they go do that construction. You find know how things that they happen for day. How they want work for road bomb the hala. Then that means that so they want go now, so they go do now how for start construct where people they run inside bush. As I talk now, so ambassador, they still burn houses every day. No ask me say what they burn them, but they still burn houses every day. How they want go start? And they say they don't talk say when they want to do the construction, go the calculator you will be getting you be rain a peak or you keep that foul and all that. They go balance you. Okay, what about now as they don't how they don't calculate that because as we talk now so they still burn them. How they go calculate now so? So they say they want now some good initiative they take up for a long time. Maybe they put peace for those two regions before they want come now for do reconstruction, Ambassador.
Yes, and inside the week, as we job don't talk, I will sabi say Oga Paul Tasson, honorable them for we parliament they be calling for asking how the plan they go. Sabi say since parliament no be don't talk anything concerning Northwest and Southwest, but for seeker the plan for say make Southwest, Northwest itana back, Paul Tasson be get for enter for inside National Assembly for talk as we they go use the different money them, and if we get for divide them, plenty money there we they put them for build back Northwest and Southwest. We get some for people them too they don't house the way they broke them, bridge the way they broke them, and plenty thing them that want to get their own money. Then people them too they be do that small binet, mommy they be get that jama bush where they don't burn them. One day they look at the shrine where they thief the shrine them. One day they be get that goat where they don't thief them. Fowl they say all that one get some small amount, but the good idea or the good news now say 1.6 billion do enter again for inside the bank. Ngomna this also find money. They say they want build back Northwest and Southwest, and even they zone them for far north where trouble they dey.
I'll first laugh because I just talk say this one as they talk say this one na cover eye. Cameroonians don't live for the way they cover eye. At the end of the day, they do one and the same thing. I don't understand how they would say they would add 1.8 billion for the same money way the government don't give, because I remember the last time.
No, this one Nadash, Nadash will come out from Shikam, and the main company, if I hope so, would you understand the main company?
The dash way they give, I so say that dash, get value as far as me I be concerned. Sometimes if he helps or other put it, because as I say, if you the dash man something say at the dash unity with the man don't get using. Because me, as far as me I be concerned, that money you want to put on for that commission for reconstruction Northwest and Southwest, the money get used, because now they say they know. See, they know if you get means to do some of that work they don't talk to do them. You know if you talk to you go help mommy or for person who don't lost the business and person who run it be broke house for build the house where say as you build them that pray come back and broke out. That means you the waste. That means you the I mean confusion. When you say confusion, now the state now where this country they with the most that confusion it must go aside if only they don't do the right thing and wait if the right thing now for solve this problem they go on for Northwest and Southwest. I feel so sometimes when they talk say so they don't create a platform, they don't help for create a platform where they fish down for discuss for see how they go stop this thing for Northwest and Southwest. But if as yesterday they add that money for see me they go no this one now very bad now sorry now very confused act for a good time.
And Sabi say plenty people that be done the ask question. One of them, the Peace Crusader, for Barrister Nico Halloway done the ask question. Say the suspect big organizations them like United Nations, European Union, and even African Union, where they also see as where they the key people them. They violate human rights, but they don't. She don't quiet. But Sabi say European Union Parliament be talk on top the matter until they even talk as well. They struggle for attack Agbo Mbala, Barrister Agbo Mbala Felix for their last Parliament we just finished now. For Barrister Nico Halloway, the suspect. Be quiet to the other big organization, then we get them. You sure saying that big organization them to really come solve the problem, or now we say?
I also say that organization themselves na hit house without content, because wait till that content if you don't see if they say they could try to look how this they go and for see how they fit solve the problem they go on now 5 years counting, and every day the same thing they happen every day at least. But one thing I like about them is they condemn when the bad one don't happen. They condemn and what they do. So as one stand to for add my voice for the one for Tumfo Nico Halle for talk say so the work way this organization they do and the way they keep quiet, you don't suspect it. That means they get some honey where they leak for back this thing where they happen for Northwest and Southwest. And I believe say this so they cry and they tears where this mommy they shed them every day, and they picking the way they want try for go for school for make sure they get the small sense and for be better for tomorrow. They try they still live a medicine they go on. Tomorrow plenty of them go get answer. They will answer for all these thing them.
Now, Job, you stand up with Tumfo Barrister Nico Halle, the Peace Crusader, where the suspect, he say the suspect, say the way we United Nations, European Union, and even African Union, they should don't quiet where they see people them die every day, say something there for back.
Yes, Tumfo Halle, he talk the reason where it happen. Because you know, say this organization, they be fond of saying they condemn. They start condemn since 2016. The more that they condemn, as they condemn today, tomorrow something happen, they condemn just like that, just like that. Wait for how they talk, be far from the truth. You see, all these United Nations, AU, all these organizations, all them, are just total bulldogs. They just did it only for the condemn. And when I hear some people say United Nations, if you can't, if solve nothing for inside, now we self be the problem. If we don't fit solve our own problem, how would things that will come in can solve? You see, you and the one come now, when they get something where they go profit for inside country, because if they come now, they will go for corner, they will maybe go days or that thing, they will dig and they move them. They pretend they solve matter, they bring in gun and all that in them. They sell them for the both side, they fight. They make a move that they fight, and they fight, that's why they move. They did how we two balls that they fight inside house. So man can't divide fight. As he make that they fight, he give you one collapse, give you one gun. If they enter inside house, the character property that they fight, but I don't know say instead when they lost it again. So you see all these organizations, I see two for they talk the truth, they talk the fact, ambassador. So I feel say all these organizations, all them, they're just put their bulldogs and they gain fat live as this issue did happen for inside Cameroon. And why they should don't quiet. Highest not only for condemn.
Yes, and good news. If we talk to do on good news, no been a problem for Northwest and Southwest. When Tory House he pass go for some site, even if it stays small, but good thing must come out. We remember say Tory House we don't talk chapter for road for come out for Manuel Bay, go for slave trade village for Bimbia, go for that side so for inside Mabeta, we Nchangawe the Chopam. For inside we country 70% they come out. That road they began for contractor since 2017. The former government delegate for Bamenda City Council as well here. After plenty time with Tory House on talk on top the road, the good news is they don't cancel the contract. They don't give them for different contractor with small time. Maybe the people them for Manuel Bay or for Limbe 3 subdivision, they fit get some better smooth road where they enter for inside the slave trade village. And if they work start quick, maybe money go enter for Limbe 3 council for Stranger the way that they come for Nations Cup.
I think say this one a good news ambassador. I go and clap for Équinoxe. I will clap for good work we do because I will see some image where you say if you go there, you go show. If you imagine now slave trade village that way, when Nations Cup will start, plenty visitors the one can visit that slave trade. You get where they even get related the way they be passed through that that water for camp for go inside Europe or for inside America during time for slave trade where the one for can visit. How their great grandparents they be passed. Who side they be passed before they want come for enter inside America. So it is funny me how Cameroon it abandon such a place. So now very good news. But me only be say the contractor to the one can maybe a serious a company where they come and they can do the real job where they come for can't do them. So I think say now very good initiative and. I be to they say it's never too late, but ambassador, as our Nations Cup come, so we get so many places where we go for arrange for making visitors they come, they feel say at least
they for house.
They did for house because you Limbe na touristic side, but if you look at for Limbe, you no get no better place where tourists if it comes they can't visit them. Plus this issue for this Palava they go off for Southwest and Northwest. Say place go as a council they know say this issue they happen so they want so when they walk they go they fear. So now very good initiative, ambassador.
Yes, okay. And dry season to this.
Yes.
Rain no default, so maybe this new company no go get an excuse.
One just add my voice for talk say thank God for Équinoxe because they do big work and they work it actually made them for inside outside the film. And I want to talk to this so this company as you want to talk maybe the company maybe like the first one way they began. How long this contract they will take them for execute the contract?
Well,
sometimes yes, because when we talk about Nation Cup will come within, we'll just say in 3 or 4 months, 3 months, it will come.
If the man will get plenty work for town like the other contractor, because the other contractor will get, now you want to do road for fix the town them for Limbe, where they put quota on top quota, now you want to do thing then
I think that only for Cameroon and San they pass road. That means so this one I want to use them for talk to this so the new contractor you don't take this contract. When the country want give contract for any person, when they get contract, we get priority. That means first hand work. When they get and they can say, no, this work this so work also. And when they know they give for different person, then they shit down for check because now one thing I don't keep Cameroon. When they give work for somebody, they don't go shit down. They didn't follow up. So, but as they don't hand over this contract for the next person, me do the work. May they make sure say may they follow up this person. Make the person he walk. Yes, the former city mayor for
government
delegate for Bamenda City Council. He said, "He be enjoy, he be the because no man will be the follow him." And time down the show they talk about some decentralized things. May they leave and make the normal mayor, the city mayor, the city mayor for Buya. Me follow up that contract.
The city mayor for Limbe.
Yeah, for Limbe, sorry. Me follow that contract because by the time they will leave and me follow that contract. Not for the area. And when they used to say they feel the pinch and contribute and say they will go for can't talk for you because it's actually the one way city mayor government delegate for this the man will get a former contract. You know be doing because what you want to you say no. He said na Yaoundé. Give me no contract. You wanna leave me mad do at the be answerable to Yaoundé. By the time we don't be the answer for Yaoundé, we the answer for person waiting on the field, they will be bound for work. So time now we show Cameroon they will sit up and when they talk say they want share work, the one make the work go for down level, make they leave and for put over down level, make them follow the work way it did for their own area.
Right. And make we not forget say UNESCO, if you don't get for name that slave trade village heritage center since, but just for sika say road no fair day for enter, it make a UNESCO to the drag scheme on top that matter. But we pray say the road go come pass last after some long time they don't suffer too. And before we come out, we hear say some accident to be happen for Foreke, now for La Falaise that Chang Hill again yesterday night 70-seater motor we catch fire. The lucky say all people there they be there inside the motor they come out before the motor last burn. We never sabi the cause for that fire we pass yesterday night. That is Friday night breaking Saturday for that cliff for Chang again December a day for corner. Abe, make we start with this matter from Damba. We start this afternoon Damba and Sabi say inside the week we pass. Musongo Ongba Veron, we been at the Secretary General for CAF. He be send letter for Cameroon say this so he don't vex plenty with the Cameroon for sika say all thing we CAF he don't talk for Cameroon say make them do as when Nations Cup the CAM they don't deny. Number one, he say Olembe. He show say Olembe never prepare at all for sika say Nations Cup opening and you go pass a day and he make open eye for Cameroon say if they no look out. Opening Gando, he no go pass today. Number two thing, he talk chapter for Corona, say Cameroon no be don't talk for them as well. They go look out the people them where they go enter for field. They go do their test or they no go do their test. We get problem them for lights where they don't talk to say me they put them for some feed them. They talk to say some field day where they no use them for train. Plenty complain the way Veron Musongo Umba, he write them, he send them for inside Cameroon and Sabi say one time. We Minister for Sports. Chief Professor Nassis Mwele Kombi, he be go for Lembe for go talk say they so Cameroon, he don't prepare and all thing they said. Now, even as when the complaint become, he never talk say they go come out the Nations Cup from Cameroon, then adjust that place for the opening Gandu Olembe, where people them had a cut. Even as when that one happen, CAF, it be so tell we say they don't get the new ball where they go use them for Nations Cup. Now the ball this where they call them say Togo, and we will there for Cameroon, the grass feed people them they go sabi say Togo. Now that country close we brother them for grass field they wear them. Now Togo where they don't give the name for the ball where they go use them inside a Cameroon. Now sabi say after waiting where Veron Musongo on by talk now on Friday number 26 day for inside this month country people them after the thing where Veron Musongo talk pathway to the he send Secretary General for inside to the nine be that Ferdinand Gongo where he be the enter for inside Cairo Egypt abe maybe the thing the waka or the talk so the size the waka Ferdinand Ngongo and Veron Musongo Umba na them two then that way they be discuss where Nkunkuma send it quick for car for go tell them say that open eye they make them you know like at all say may they take back that talk when they talk for sika say Olembe he don't they prepare so for the General Assembly for CAF number 13 extraordinary General Assembly will happen. CAF President, the big man, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, he talks a chai. He never see country like a Cameroon where he get hard for prepare Nations Cup. Say Cameroon don't prepare 99%, and apart from small thing there, so all people that don't start ask question, waiting the happen with the CAF. Secretary General talk his own. president after some days he can talk his own. Na just normal talk or something don't pass or under wey no people they no want sabi. Na just a question, but sabi say Chief Dr. Joseph John Gute that will be the top program for Cameroon for which way they go do governor go do for 2022. He talk say all team for CAF be don't prepare, Nations Cup don't prepare. Apart from small team they remain for do and for Olimbe, the other place them they don't already prepare. So now just the week that for inside Confederation for African Football and FECAFOOT. Now who the fool who for inside this matter? Big question we all man ask. Veron Mosongo Umba, he talk his own. A big man, he talk his own. Waiting they happen Elvis.
Na Cameroon are correct country. But one thing I want first to say, at least I appreciate the team for the way they already do for infrastructure for this country. Because the time when they take and forget other infrastructure, they feel them in particular. Because we not get road, we not get hospital. Hospital they better.
They don't fix. They don't put something there for hospital. But road then a problem.
Road then a problem.
That one they say they sabi.
You know they don't.
They need to put some for no money.
So you know so when they see this kind of talk way, this one they talk the one, they talk the one. They show how black people they see get they never yet be truthful to themselves. Because I'm not going to understand how man could open him up talk and the same thing with the man, because the other man in the talk like Secretary General. That means
Secretary General.
That means
he must don't talk with the big man.
He must don't talk with the big man. That means and the big man must talk as something where he come up for Secretary General. So I believe sometimes the way the Secretary General they do, he will try to put fire for under Cameroon his skin, because Cameroon I don't realize that they work like a chameleon.
Last minute.
Yes. With the other last minute touches away. If they don't put fire, so it shows the Secretary General if they don't discover secret for Cameroon. Same results, they can't live and go. At the end of the day, people can't discover disgrace like the same one way Minister for Sport will talk say Olembe Stadium just to already be ready. Until they become enter for play or match, they realize today so they feel themselves in never yet be ready.
The camera they look now only one side.
And after that they still go back again for say now you say they see go for the every night and day for see whether the work you don't be complete. That means you be the lie. You know be lie somebody. You be fool yourself, because after that now see yesterday inside the same dirty soup way you don't go stare and for talk say no the soup you don't clean. So this at around first or talk say this Secretary General he no Cameroon a problem and he don't handle them for well, he don't handle them fine. Even as big man for Cameroon talks to this, so they don't reach 99%. That means just some finishing touches. Which side the finishing touches in there? The road, you know, they even talk about some other states for the way the training center. For training center,
for that side for West.
We're like no even day and day for day. So where the talk that one and the road to na problem. Even some of the players.
Would they talk so? Even the roadway they come up from Bekoko.
Yes.
For go right for Limbe Boya. Na problem. And the sabi say the main roadway it dey go Boya. Na roadway they pass for down. That road don't spoil.
You don't spoil.
They never look at. The roadway be the go Mbanga way, be don't spoil. They already fix that one. That one for under don't remain so. And hold them there for that road as well. They go Limbe. That one no be lie.
Sometimes they don't decide.
Or except say they want open airport.
Or sometimes they don't decide to use Kameko. The Kameko is on problem na yet. So you might want to even look inside that one. You've been as another story for another day. So I believe say this. So when they don't talk and that 99% way CAF president don't talk, so a question mark still there for you. We Cameroonians them we know they talk like say we be proud of we will be, but we like me Cameroon it represents. Me not only be only for paper, but for the field, me it actually shows say this so the work it don't be done.
Yes,
and like I make clarify
and Dr. Patrice Musepe talk say Cameroon go get the best African Nations Cup where Africa already see and Sabi say that the work partnership with FIFA and even all the other arrangement then. Now why man people then to can give some more support. So
yeah, when you know say we don't leak some kind of oil, so we talk on different kind of talk. Who's way the former president for CAF Day now thanks to Cameroon. You know say anything concern Cameroon ambassador, that's the basis of if some spirit there for this country way when something the one happen. When some delegation come out, when some fire one catch the sense of sape pompe the way they come out go so talk the change like how it don't happen now. So it's like how you remember for 2019 where we get for 2019 we get for the host Nations Cup. Big man for CAF carry we even see for inside playing and Samuel Eto'o. They become so they go for presidency. He become say no all things they correct. But after what it be happen. Then now now no be get for even talk say we don't ready for feed already or never ready. Now since 2014 we no so get for host nations cup for 2019. Now we see talk whether some feed already or never ready. Be very shameful. Now very nice fee we one back cement because so much money and sand it because plenty. But now that day for day, they want find all kind of way that match. They play opening match for the now Pobia Stadium. They want put and say Pobia Stadium. They were here. So they want find way at least before Kunkuma one come out. At least we don't do for a field. Me no can happen say they go change and put an for Amado Aijo or for some other field. So they want find all kind of way. You see that Sape Pompe they come out. So I can say Sape Pompe where Kunkuma way all time they say na Ngongo. Why I don't mean New Kunkuma now no. Where all time they come on now go do thing them. So they don't go. You don't hear how CAF president don't change more 99%. If I say 99%, means some few things remain now. But we don't see too. We know when CRTV shows an image, you see that different thing. But the real image day where you see red grounds and backside, kind thing, and the way you still get plenty work. So we don't know. So you see, so I'll be very happy. I want somebody to come. It will expose with plenty ambassador. So many things happen where they say no, na social media. But when soon they will come for inside Cameroon, say they can't look Nations Cup. They can't see how things them be organized. They can't see how bike sector they can't see how transport will get which kind they want carry people now waiting for bring that inside country. Now plane, now train, or now ship.
For the other side, if we confirm, we do on the groundwork, if we confirm say the motor then say they will carry that player then.
Yes.
For any day for match, na new motor then.
But at the top, this is some country.
The question what they asked just now, with all we want as a Nations Cup play for Cameroon,
yes,
we would like to see people then like Sane, Mohamed Salah,
exactly.
even as we Osimhen don't get caught. We would like want to see plenty player them for inside Cameroon. But we like we country want as a mission no do.
Mission no do we because when it happens
we take example for Bekoko Limbe.
Yeah.
Na example that
was a dead trap.
People then go drop for aeroplane for Douala. They go take na motor for reach
go watch match.
Limbe. No, I mean the delegation them.
Okay.
They go take motor na from Douala.
Yes.
And that day they go block road. Now we normal people don't work our foot will suffer because they don't block road.
Yeah.
No, if you work. But now the small hole they I hope say they plan to for that. That one I want to say. Job the big question I want to ask and I say this kind of time. CAF be get for the talk that kind of talk for Cameroon will be no so be get for host nations cup for 2019.
No, I talk that. No, be not talk this we get for the talk and now. We get for the talk say no feed already ready and it don't ready true. Now they look at other things them because that one that the whole complex we not talk the way we pose. We not talk about the field. We will talk about the whole complex. It don't be ready or not. If CAF say don't ready, okay. When the match go play, people when they go for field, they will see the truth. They will see the truth. Yeah, a very nice field. Yes, they look at for backside. When other people they show me, see a different thing. But they just say no, na social media. They want spoil the image for the country. We like our country. If they want show us now, say if anything like that, Équinoxe the short, Équinoxe the short thing they say, but why Équinoxe show late in the way you know they fine. The short thing they know they fine. So for say make it they fine. If we don't show late way they fine, how they go do fix the one day we know they fine. So make we try for the talk through. You know the rule people that would lies.
Elvis, the question me I want to ask them. Now why CAF get for continue for the put fire for Cameroon? Why CAF get for continue for the make open eye for Cameroon? They would spend money, send people them. Say me they go talk for CAF so we don't prepare. We normal. 2019 so now. CAF no be even get for talk. We no for even get for the spend money again for the go back people them.
I don't tell you say that the bad for to get them on top, and the same people will get them on top. I thank God that the same people will take them for saying that they go top for CAF so they not be ready. And by the time the club become, you still going to have face because I believe say never stay as he or Ferdinand Gongo. He says if you work out for look whether other places you don't give it. Now plenty money they spend.
We invite people.
Invite people and take them. They work out. They work out. They show them this one, this do one, this do one. Don't go, do one, don't come, do one, go left. And at the end of the day, you see get small lapses like the roadway there for Bikoko where they talk about. The same minister for transport, I believe, in a field where we supposed to work out. He said after Ferdinand Gongo come she don't go chair. He come also for the same worker. For worker do the same work. That means we just be excited. We just be glad for the spend government money anyhow. Taxpayer money for nothing. We they take and they mind work. I feel like work at the job. when you don't make yourself like when you don't make yourself a banana,
Monkey go chop.
monkey will chop am. Cameroon don't make itself banana, so calf they don't realize say no, Cameroon then na banana, maybe they can't chop am. And they will continue to chop am. Yes, and they will continue to chop am until they start use their brain. Use their brain in the sense waiting. When something they for do am between this time, instead for the invest money for go to bribe people, for go to put them, I call them bribe because normal thing will happen. So say they go cover their mom, we cover my mom now it's in a bribe now. Maybe instead you use that money now for fix the place. You didn't fix them for any person. You fix them for yourself. If you don't decide to be selfish for your own self, that means you get a bad heart.
And when the one come, Ambassador, so I want ask the government whether now so the town like see Douala, now so the town will be during the time for Nations Cup. Because if you see the disorder waiting for inside Douala, no. If stranger they come now for inside town
for chapter for that for Douala
with all the traffic we will see and so.
I fit tell you say for Douala, maybe Douala no go over get problem, but according to the program with the regional delegate for national security for Douala, Raymond Esogodongiam, Sabi said that they use now only one field for Douala, and Japoma. And he don't talk say for that period when Nations Cup go be. People there they use that Carrefour Marché de Fleurs.
Yes.
So they reach for Japoma, that road, it go be blocked. So no people, no man no go pass. If you manage the other control them, but that particular road no go pass. But now the big problem go there when motor for some one team one go train for Bonamusadi.
They stop traffic.
Traffic go stop. Mbappe Lepe, you know go surely over big problem. Reunification stadium they don't move and for game. So Douala no go over get problem. And maybe CAF get sense why we decide for denying reunification stadium, but for inside Douala na one fee. So maybe Douala people then they no go over here hot apart from people they stay for town.
Okay.
Yeah, according to the program. Well, if we get for top chapter for Nations Cup, we no go surely finish. Just for services since on to the tongue damba. No be only indomitable line they sabi for NAC, we too the talk plenty too. We will show our own show too for see whether we sabi for NAC this afternoon for Camp Tefi Bepanda. Équinoxe, the Warriors, they go meet up with the Pepcam FC, Pepcam. Now people there they inside bookwork. We will come out from Damba just now. We enter for this matter we hot people them heart this week. Number 24 day for November, Ekondo Titi, Njan Division, Southwest Region, Ebiwawa. More than 3 picking them when they go school for go learn book for government bilingual high school for side for Ekondo Titi. Now bullet when they take them for their skin. According to Tori we enter for we ear. Now people then when they hold gun, some boys are with the gun when they enter for inside the school. When they picking them, some of them they be prepare for right test. Some of them they be been up from 5 where they be prepare for right test. Then they shoot, and these 3 picking them with the day age between around that 16, 17. And even 14 they die after they get caught bullet for their skin, and we get around 11 of them with the day on top sick bed for inside Limbe Regional Hospital. Apart from this picking them, we get even the teacher, one teacher where to be get bullet for his skin, but he no be die for the same place. Now for hospital where they so Madame Fien Celestina where they teach Emmanuel Macron country talk for inside government bilingual high school for Ekondo Titi. He died for inside hospital. And make we just show now the photo for the school. We hear say they be use bomb for broke one wall for the school on a FCM for that side. So for government bilingual high school Ekondo Titi. Now bullet them that way they use them. And all people them they don't talk, and we say so also continue for talk book. And place where they teach picking them, no be na place or go show gun, na place where picking they get for she done, concentrate. They put book for their heads so that they go be tomorrow big people them inside the country, and we sabi say we'll continue for the do the kind of thing. Picking them, they go turn door people them tomorrow. They go this, they go now for back instead for they go for before. And Minister for College Book, Ma Paulina Lobalionga day for Limbe today, as well they talk for talk Asia for the picking them where they get caught where they day on top sick bed. Another one, this one they happen at time where people they never even forget what will happen for Tato Brandy for inside Bamenda when a bullet for uniform and Iteki. They never forget even this other one will happen for Boya where in name na Caroles when also bullet for uniform man. Bomb where key taxi man for inside Boya, or that one them they never forget them before the one again come. Elvis, another war week will be getting for inside Cameroon. And again, school school picking them.
Another whole week we'll get that for Cameroon. I'll be very bitter for all the two sides, whether na the Amber or na the military or which sides. Time don't reach where they need to stop all the nonsense. If you they put the feel say they be a separatism, if they want fight, may they target they put the big concern, may they leave picking their aside, may they leave school aside. I feel understand sometimes. I know if you understand, but I believe say they put it they give order for this separatism. They get small sense, and na the sense where they use them when they prevent this small picking them for go school, when their own picking them, anglophone picking them too. What did they expect? I know you talk like say we never get report that true now the Amber then do the work.
Well, if you follow social media, total confusion with the social media, why they do and why they not do well. But so, it is surprising so now even top man for Ministry for Defense, they never do any official thing this way happen. And it is surprising me, and even Governor for Southwest, do no official thing immediately as it happens. So today where the ESA minister don't come go there.
Even talk man say for the other side where they call him Chris Ano, USSF, he never talk concerning the matter. That means something they way if they for backside way they still hide and we never know. But we as a layman, we as a normal pro, we as contributor for this side, we don't say this work me end. Target the person you know say he be concerned. Touch the person you know say he be concerned. When I leave innocent picking their aside. Because at the end of the day, now this young picking necessarily die. At the end of the day, now picking that teacher the way he get picking for house, he don't come only picking for house. He gonna go work for come back and feed them. He come back 1 year picking you say my don't die for inside the mommy don't die because of useless some kind of thing we don't get direction. Some kind of I say you don't get direction because I don't know play they go because I don't know which side in the end because every day at the end of the day people they crying and crying that says come on for the item. We don't too much. Time don't reach where they for shit down. They put an end for all this thing. I believe say this so in international community so they see this kind of thing because they need for now talk because when you reach a level they talk they touch school it been a different thing. This kind of thing not happen with different country them, but they been inside the help for protect picking them, make them learn book because they know say that way they think will end. Now they picking they don't learn book. They can make a country go for front. But when long time they stop picking them, they don't go learn book. That means we don't decide for make say as Cameroon don't be a standstill some place where you know the shake. Yes, any man feel like. It will remain only so. Cameroon will go for front and Cameroon will come for back. So time don't reach where we will try to stop all the kind of thing them and these things say condemn. Today, condemn tomorrow. I know why hear that kind of thing they say they condemn again. When I condemn it, when I not get voice for talk in favor for say the visitor they see every day when I get a voice for condemn. You minister, yes, you don't come when you go for that side for go do sorry hard this and other kind of thing. They sorry hard these workers, sorry hard need the help, sorry need the help. Do to it correct. Every day they will kill you one, every day they kill you, every day they kill you one. Now for waiting, it don't too much. Make them stop this thing for northwest and southwest, both side them because we don't know. Amber they do your own, military they do your own. All they don't show say none of them they never be trained because if we see action for military and you see action where Amber then say they do them, you ask and say why this one? For not just bring out something don't happen today around this lady this afternoon where some they don't stop some motor the man want run the taxi man the military man be there for day he shoot the taxi man they tire for the motor. That means that one na professional work. Why for Douala he go shoot na tire for motor. Then for Bamenda they go shoot na Pikin. For Southwest they go shoot na Pikin. We don't do it. In that say they were old mommy for one born Southwest as the Southern Cameroon as them a born as some kind of way. Time don't reach for men of God them for get to work for start pray for watch the ballot way they follow it.
But sometimes they be where they show like say these people them the men of God them they need to do plenty work. And this thing don't be close to 5 years and then people there they be close for Papa God they don't they talk all day them they write book. Hey, we don't talk. See, they want no fine. Oh, Bible don't talk. So, oh, Bible don't talk. So, it is happen.
Men of God, them I believe say so. Some for some country, I want just come in like somebody will get a small insight about what did happen for this sector for God. It should say when you look how Cameroon is system day. It should say they ever get a place where they hold poorly. That means they hold you for some particular place.
They hold you for some kind.
Yes, they hold some kind of corner and every shake. Now, if you look inside all the churches they were there, most say Pentecostal churches they were there are for inside Cameroon. Now few of them, even I'm not sure even you reach up to 3, where they build license for operates. That means they get full book for to operate as church. Yes, for say no, you feel quiet.
So they just they one person for talk we never get authorized.
Yes. So you as a man, even you as a man of God now, you want talk for stand for talk say no. Don't want to go busy. They say come. Go lock that place. Go lock that place. So you start say at the end of the day, you start say they hold them for some kind of way not correct. Where this kind of one that means they Cameroon get some kind of I don't know. They know how they ever type for it.
Job. Yes. Never finish.
Ambassador, this one of the most barbaric act in the ways where any person way get hand for this act. This one of the most barbaric acts. You know, you get church, you get hospital, you get school. Those are the most peaceful places where we don't need gun. No matter who they inside that place, if you want to go catch even at Timanok, even at which kind of person inside kind of place, you want to go there, you must get to keep your gun one side. If you go for school, we begin the learn book, ambassador, you move gun, bomb, you throw for it. Even I remember any time for war for inside Baghdad, if you see bomb land for some school, it's not a mistake. But inside one own country, Cameroon, people will go for inside school, picking the study, the whole pen, the whole pencil. They study, no whole gun. When I see one, they shooting that for your head. Ambassador, this one was a terrible thing. You don't know who commit this act because confusion day. And by the way, sometimes military uniform, you go commit acts. Military day on civilian attire, you go commit acts. You don't know who be who now. Because if you want to check and find ambassador, this one I don't look I calculate them. If you want to check this war fine, check out who they keep picking. Who need to keep picking, you go know who do the act. Check out for this short time. Who they keep picking, who need to keep picking. But will they condemn them? I will join my mom for the association of condemning people. Say which will they condemn them? But for how long?
Continue to condemn.
You and AU, Africa, in all they condemn. Okay, which will they condemn? For how long now? Picking that they die. If you check and find for Cameroon, all this short while now, picking that too much die just of reason now for West region picking the chop poison, they chop banana and beans, they die. All this short time that you get picking the smoking, it be very very bad for Cameroon. Then the government they say you want to construct southwest and northwest. How they think of? Okay, they go construct that school now. We they know first put peace for inside the zone. They know go bomb them again. So we talk say abeg Cameroon government. Una sorry we are picking them. Una sorry papa the inside bush. Sorry mommy they born inside bush. We see some get already you don't born a triplet. It dey beg na beg. For how long? Abeg papa una try for cancel of this matter.
Alright, and just for Sabi, we go left that chapter because that one too na long one we'll get for talk, we go use na plenty time for discuss. We get other things that we go look inside. Make we take una go for Fumbot. For Fumbot, na some padima we say name na General No Pity. It use the name for your No Pity for his and knock people them stick. But the own kind of thing that way they go thief am na cap, na telephone, na handbag. Like the cap waiting for when they even stay for use them, they catch you on top with them for that side, so for Fumbot. And Sabi say plenty complain we don't come for gendarme table in the use na fake identity card we know na name CCDD. Gendarme he say don't they get complain plenty time. Say some person there way they call, they talk say be na no pity. Now the thing when no pity they be thief telephone and he track people them back then he go thief cap. You know even stay safe say me use the cap for 2035. He use cap one time, so now for they catch it, they bring it for gendarme place. So he just now he did for back counter. Where the one use person in name he get for look at it.
Maybe they don't catch him, defend the title now. Now let's time I will talk. I will say bravo for the gendarme the way they do that. I will catch it, and they are the one tell Mr. No Pity defend your title. You don't take the title to defend. I don't catch you.
This one he bring me back for something. It's the way up Obama that type Boko Haram. They see hot some Okada man go take a bike. He write our back say Boko Haram. That means he say the Boko Haram. So he did say he be very hard aching. So you see this kind of young boy. He do this kind of one. If you do answer, go on yes, you're not pitching as some person we.
That's it. And when if you use that name, call people them, they say, "Oh man, Fumbot the confused.
They say no piece don't enter phone boat.
It turned upside down.
This one I was saying, I will show we say this so. We will still take the one now for link and back for school days. So if the boy goes school, no for do that thing. So because you know the implication, it will follow you after you know say you self, you know be the general no pity. As my brother on talk say me defend the title as he say be no pity. Me defend the no pity title now. Me call he back up the me the cap more people.
Alright, so for disorder, so for insecurity, we will take una go for Maka na some village for West region, so for the country people them, we it is so for that side, na some two small picking them, 21 and 16-year-old, as we to enter for we ear way they so, they catch them too for Maka. This picking, well, we go enter for this one first. We consign this man where they call him Tella Maurice. Tella Maurice, he left 3 picking them for back. He don't die. Tella Maurice, 56-year-old. They kill him for Tiam Quarter for that side. So for a west region for Cameroon country people them. And he go surprise we. Say na he cousin there. He cousin with the killie for Sikamoto with the promise. I will make we enter for the next one where they be the show the boy them way they so now them say way they do the killing.
So use that stone like he hate as a
well, we go to discuss. Now them three that one in name na Urish, na the one be Chuki with a knife, 22 years old. Roderick, 29 years. Now the big brother for Urish, 29. Then we get Dagobe, we na neighbor, 52 years old. Na he promise Urish say if he kill his uncle, he go give him moto. So now so Urish and Dagobe they become up for go chop for outside with his uncle. They turn back for house. As well they turn back the one star rich house. Urish a common knife. He choke his uncle for neck. Then for be sure say the uncle don't die. Roderick he count with his stone. He knock him on top of your uncle he hates. For sure say yes, they don't complete their mission. Mission complete. Yes, so the one will take moto. But Balog be meet up them, na their uncle that way they call him Tella Maurice. We they so na the same people them for that side. So for inside Tiam Quarter, they report. Then the big woman for gendarme for Makando, they call in Ma Victorine, na be the gendarme woman na SSF. We do the investigate so they the last catches people them for Sikamoto. With the promise, you kill your own uncle, have you toxin in your blood?
Yes, Ambassador, when don't hit for fish rotting, the whole fish don't spoil. Now so Cameroon day now. If you can find for all this time you hear only bad news for Cameroon. Bad news. Since the first time we hear say no, na film. That's why you watch for film. That's why you talk and so on. That's why you watch for film. All these things so we know that will be the first getter for this country. So the fish it don't rot from the heat. Don't say all the skin no they fine. How people they will put them for their mind forget moto, you kill your uncle. And then this man with that 52 years old, wait to be there, wait to be all reason for talk me that
talk say
wait to be reason.
He get problem with the uncle, so he be one pass through person for family for take your uncle. So he pass na through the family member for take the uncle because he get problem with Tella Maurice. And with the year say the incident happen for the same day with Tella Maurice, we go he just come up for sell land. 2,300,000 francs. So today they ask the whole side that money they say they no sabi, but the uncle don't die already buried.
Well, we say a very bad act. We also condemn him, say no correct and no fine. How they talk through for gendarme for that gendarme for that side. Say,
we congratulate the Mami Commandant. Name na Mami Victorine.
Mami Victorine
for Makando.
We thank you for your better work. We don't put out for these people them. I made them send them for side where they get for B. They get for B now for prison.
Well, you sabi say for now there's also been a suspect until they go court. He judge them.
But I say it takes so long money here. You be suspect in the house.
The Irish is na talk for the big woman for gendarme and sabi say West region too now one of the places in we Nations Cup the cam and security get for Tana fine.
This one yes, security get for standard fine for that side for West region and when you don't hear some kind of story where you come over that side for West region, you say some the kind of thing in the two way. Formula to the mix for back the kind of thing because I'm not sure say yes, I'm not sure say the kind of thing this will be very normal for picking yourself for decide for kid that own uncle when that uncle they give a chop. Even that 59 or 52 years old man, they go hold you fine. Maybe only that motorway promise that picking them. You don't use some small thing for that.
They don't deny for before gendarme deny. Say no nothing.
So now only court could now prove and say this so but the conscience could continue the judgeship for this kind of thing we do and I believe say this so we need for turn on which for all we Cameroonians for turn back for God, because we are bad them way some people say they run down for this country. It be like you don't follow plenty of we. I know we look on for the other side. I want to say to make them turn back for God, because now only God feel help Cameroonians them for this kind of situation. And you see young boy they do that kind of thing. I beg mommy, pa, brother or sister, will not pray, because the kind of thing will happen for outside there. Now only God feel help we.
All right, and the other one we will go talk so for matter for insecurity for inside west region. The week we pass now for some village where they call and say Maka, where some other picking two picking them this time. They struggle, they be check say they be don't kill this man where they call and say Konyu Martin, country people them, and just for Sabi the Konyu Martin as we to re-enter for we here. If we call this picking them say they come work for inside the farm, but you know Sabi say the picking they be get different plan 21 and 16 years. They head for Konyu Martin, now the picking they use collars, cut arm, chuki say with knife. They be check say they be already finish killing, they run go. Then lucky good Samaritan be there, we can't come out Konyu, then they go take them for hospital. Now so they carry the case, they go leave them for Fumbot police station. They start as well they be carried in there for Konyu Martin, they carry a telephone and they carried 700,000 francs. The time when police people they start for follow that Konyu phone where they be thief and go we get GPS. They be fair locate this picking them for Bamenda. Before they one call Bamenda talk say so and so put the day, they be don't come out go them for Limbewe. They like say they be enjoy life for 700,000. Last now for Limbewe police people then work with the police them for Limbewe. They catch these two small picking them, then they send them back for Fumbot for go continue for chop where they be starting for inside this matter. So Konyu Martin he get lucky. If you want help picking them, but they picking the turn bin and one way they go and stay finish with it.
I want to say correct work for this Kutu put them for that side for Fumbot for that work where they do them, and I want to use the one for sound like warning for any man we get idea for take my phone when you see phone no say the most cash you. As I talk, this kind of work where the boy they work and a very bad work, and as I don't ever talk, we need God intervention for this country, because some kind of say it happen. I don't think say it be normal again.
Joe?
Yes.
Don't tell your life.
I don't see. I mean, if I hear this news as you be talking, I think say this Konyu Martin be die.
You know that.
But when I see, so I say, well, damn say got really deal with it. And you know, say when Ketu go and do fine work with the tell and say congratulate, and when I do work with the condemn, moon no condemn una vex. So if you look and find, you see all this short time and so they don't do fine work as we talk. We talk say thank you for now for say una make us so na track that picking on a catch them and make una put them for what they get for B, and now the job I'm up talk to how we Mr. Evis talk. This country need cleansing. They need to clean the country before thing them work fine, because blood over split for this country. Innocent people don't die plenty, and if you say now case it follows on generation them. If you look and find if you be business on family to way it get case where the blood it follow for generation to generation. So the one say thank you again for that to them for that work where they don't cash up picking away, they go take money for go enjoy life for Victoria.
And the last thing before we come out, this one will happen to for Douala 3 subdivision. Younger them where they get power, where they fit go work, get money. They decide say the best way for get their money quick now for go dance empty skin for inside bar, and operation with the divisional officer for Douala 3 subdivision do and plus council police and gendarme and police. He helped them for catch this younger them with power so did them. But the check say maybe the only way where they fit get fast money now for go turn up naked dance for before man picking that they drink mimbo for inside bar, and after that one. Maybe the number 3 foot 2 he misbehave as so they ever be, and then the council he don't talk in the Douala 3 subdivision where we get the DO, he don't talk say we don't see that thing for social media, you know be believe so they can do they can catch these people them abeme could just enter for the next for image where after he lock all that business place them all them yes. He lock them all. He don't talk say that place them no be a place where they good for the youths and the younger them for today. But the big question when people they don't ask them, you dey lock the place. Now just Douala 3. Douala day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
And plenty of the place them. They get that kind of place away. Yeah. So if you don't start to find work, I believe saying that the same way other deal they get for copy.
Yes.
The only problem now say most of the place them now big people then they get them.
Yeah. And you see, so as you talk now, big people then get them. Maybe as we talk, so they don't open them. It dey all over Douala. It dey Bonabere, it dey plenty. Where you see most girls the way they dance for this, so now girls the way they don't run war. Camp for Douala, plenty they don't run war. They did Douala. Life strong. But give you the audacity for go to do that kind of thing. Go to dance naked in front of people. I see plenty get inside market they sell. Now they do business, do things them. If you see get it do this now laziness. So what's the way the do am now find work there for how long? And if I say I see don't start doing so me they continue, other Joe they follow. They do am for the whole Douala. Any place where they do this kind of thing, me they lock them. Give them penalty. Say next time if you want to open the next time again they do am. So they go the place where get that place. Maybe as you talk to that big man, maybe I say that big man, you go call for you.
Yes, and Sabi say, we love for country get this one inside book where normal when they catch you, where they do aquara for outside. Lord don't talk say normal if you should down from Gata for at least 6 days or 5 years if you over and if you pay from 20 to 500,000, but the law for the country, sweet law, it is inside book. We know the user.
I like the word to say sweet law. All law them for this country then on top paper. They use them for ground, so we will leave that one aside. I want to take out this time for talk say I see Master Job talk say the one and a lazy picking them. That picking them not lazy. It take grace. When I talk say grace, that means it take mind. That means you don't need to get heart for do that kind of work with that picking they do and so. So if you see that picking they do that kind of things, young girls them where they feel they check out, they feel married, they don't reach age. Someone they say they don't have reach age for marriage. Because this come over that gentlemen and say they don't reach age for marriage. I want to talk seriously. This country they in the hands of Satan. Men of God they need for sit up now. I believe they watch them. They saw the prophet, the evangelists, they hold them, the way they call themselves, the apostle them. Time don't reach for sit up for cleanse this country because this speaking and this country don't have a hand for I don't understand because you see young picking them where they go school, go get all work. This is one they make up because when they go school, come back, they need to get work. You don't can stay 1, 2, 3 years for house. The same bed they believe and come on go school, you come back and for the same bed because you don't get work. You don't want to get work, you see picking the work, they pay you 30,000 francs, 20,000 francs. The money says if you need help for transport. This picking the big force will start to do this kind of work where they do and we not fine. So time don't reach where we need for sit up and family and two picking and two long neck, the one get you, reach that level, the one they follow social media.
My friend get iPhone this, forget
iPhone this. So they need for start bring up picking in the way make them learn how to know the compare with others them and make them bring up picking for godly way. Parents them, guys and them will not sit up because now I don't live and picking them go astray. Because that picking them so none of the maybe before answer yesterday that my don't die. Their parents and
they feel like
yes, their parents and they wait to be your own work as pa for the picking. Wait to be your own work as mommy for the picking. When you sit down, you see the picking they show for TV. This one they show for bar. That last time we been so why they go show for some house or this
so I'm going to find my parents they find him they no listen for
when they go do that group when they go do that very kind of way as group they call it they go show inside some house they do the very kind of one way Jana necessary because arrest them which side will they go question mark
they need to arrest all those adults the way they watch that picking as they dance so
yes,
they need to arrest all them and they support them.
And if you die today, you go talk for God till you just imagine say if one be that kind of one enters one see they start shoot gun for inside that place or something what happened they knock your head you fall for that you don't wake up you will tell God say if you die where you do it you dance you do that kind of thing
maybe the work
which work
okay and just for Sabi will be the talk on top of this matter with the cry because when you meet up some of the get them where they dance you ask them now those answer always don't suffer. No. All man now the talk say come on you know exactly. Since we problem for Boko Haram come on you never hear some get tell say he come up for Polofata Amchi day he can't do what all thing for them
exactly the get slang for French man say come out Bamenda come out Équinoxe side, I beg.
We don't finish story this afternoon, country people. Then now the small one that will be fit for talk with una this afternoon, and as I tell una 3 o'clock for now na the following live una fi come to for Bepanda Camterfield now for the win Dambago base this Saturday. Équinoxe Warriors versus Pepcam FC. Elvis, big thank you for you, and Job Desiree, thank you to Plenty.
Thank you, Ambassador. I want to start. I get my mom with the following now, Mrs. Perria Innocent, with following now for that site for Limbe and for all the staff for the way International School for that side for Novembre.
I want you to this time for say special good afternoon for all man who come up for that side for some village.
Mr. Eugene and Madam,
all right, stop for listening. We decided to do the way they move from Bamenda 3 Council now. They get their first ever cultural festival where they happen. We hear say they want be waka fine. They throw away salt for the whole village for say make bad thing then come out. So the first ever festival for Bamenda 3 Council they happen now. Now the first, and the hope say will continue. Thank you Plenty Innocent Abega. Thank you to Zephyrin Gonji. Thank you Plenty for backside. We get even Jonathan Malis. We not forget the technician who don't work with them all the week. We get Nadine. We get Matilda. We get even Ledupone, Derek, and Francis Boyom. Una make the week. Rebroadcast na Sunday for 8:30 for morning time. If Papa God agree, me I go meet up una for Monday for 8 o'clock for Teluna as with the weekend worker country. Now all I'm tight.